community and the prayers. It's the only reason why I'm here. Prayer got God's attention. You'll understand in a minute. And the trauma center. I do remember seeing a banner, and I'm going to speak about the facilities. I remember seeing a banner that said, "Just get here." Little did I know that it was going to be the start. It was talking directly to me, and it was going to be the start of my 344-day bed and breakfast. Yeah, we can make light of it. And that's what I mean. Thank you for the facilities in this town, and I'm sure my dad hit on it, but their quick response, the medics and the police and all that, and amazing. And prayer, I'm going to get back on that, was how, and I thank you, I'm still going with the thank yous, 110,000 people around the world praying for me. I didn't even know 5 people knew my name, really. And actually, I checked it the other day, and we're up to 150 now. Power in prayer. And I know that's why we're here, Mayor's Prayer Lunch. And the prayer started it off. Okay, I want you to imagine the most beautiful day ever here in the Rio Grande Valley. I was traveling on 10th Street on a Sunday morning, February 17, 2008, on a motorcycle without any protective gear at all. No leathers or anything. And apparently this lady didn't see me and caught me right here in my hips region, sent me spiraling, and I flew 150 feet in the air. And this part, honestly, an eyewitness came to the hospital and said, "I saw your grandson flying end over end over top of cars. He looked like a helicopter." Now that I think about that though, yeah, I do remember that. I was singing, "I believe I can fly." Okay, the facts, so you know the facts. When I landed, I landed, seat down, and then snapped back on my head. My right leg was by my head. I looked over, I was like, "What you doing up here?" No. I don't remember that part either. And I was picked up by ambulance, and I was, here we go, prayer, start this off. A good Samaritan pulled over, pulled me off the road so I didn't get hit by another car, and he started praying for me instantly. And I had the wherewithal to hand him my phone, and he called my wife and my dad. And as you can see, prayer instantly. And the other miracle that was probably not covered in the book is he held me down, and that kept me, because I broke my back and my pelvis in 3 places, that kept me from puncturing internal organs. So that's the other miracle, because if I would have punctured a pancreas or whatever, I'm not a doctor, but that probably would have killed me. And
because your pancreas will kill you.
okay. And I was bleeding out of all the orifices in my body. And as time went on, I used 15 units of blood that day. And as they drove me to the hospital, as I spoke, Mayor Cortez, thank you for that quick response. If that ambulance wouldn't have been there, I'd have been gone there too. And it was on a Sunday of all days. And Dr. Folk, which came, thank goodness he wasn't in the green, right? he put me back together, which I think he made me taller, actually. That worked out, huh? Yeah, or maybe laying in the hospital bed for a year now. Okay. And I don't remember the timing of this, but I used 15 units of blood.
Come on, sweetie.
Okay. So we got the Good Samaritan. Now we're going to move on to the facts. I had a severe traumatic brain injury. The worst case they'd ever seen in the hospital, or at least the therapist and some of the doctors said. And prayer was the center that held all this together, kept it going. And somehow, got God's attention. Y'all, prayers, everybody, whatever, community, the world. I don't know how y'all got God's attention. And I'm fixing to explain this to you. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm crying. Prayer was a sinner. This is a great lunch. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for people, prayer, God. I mean, I am the most thankful other than this short mic. I am so thankful. I am the most thankful person in the world right now, right here in Mcallen, Texas. Sorry, seriously, I am. Woo! Yeah. Next time I'll wear no jacket because the goosebumps are great right now. Spirit of God is strong. Hey, will you stand back here so I'll Okay. So now do you understand? Prayer was a sinner of this. I know I just said that, but I'm going to say it again because we're talking about prayer here, folks. You can't go wrong. Push, pray until something happens. Because apparently that's what they did, because it was 344 days. Nothing, no walking, no eating, no talking. Envision somebody sleeping for a year. It was something like that, basically. I'm not going to give you a visual here. You can watch it on YouTube, see my Paul Walker look. It didn't work out too good for me though. Shake head, I'm kidding. Yeah, we make some funnies. The best thing, actually, what they should have done was not shave me and I wake up like Evan Almighty. That would have been hilarious. 344 days. Okay, here we go. The best part. Okay, sorry. I need to share. Okay. Chuck Pierce, he's a PhD, he's a prophet, and he's a preacher for the Glory Zion Church. And he had a vision. And I'm going to quote him directly out of my book because I'm going to get it right. And he says, one Sunday morning, while leading corporate prayer, the Lord spoke to me and said, watch what I can do. He then took his finger and went deep inside John Keller's brain, began to rearrange, connect, and touch only parts he could heal. Okay, this is how it happened exactly. The next day, my mother Janice there, the therapist walks in and they say, okay, when he starts talking, he's going to say one word at a time. They go, who's that? I go like this. Mom. 20 minutes later, 344 days, 20 minutes later, I said, Mom, let me borrow your cell phone. She goes, what you need my cell phone for? I'm going to call everybody, tell them what I'm doing. 50 phone calls. Hey, I know after that, my dad comes in. God. Man, amazing. I wouldn't be here without y'all and without prayers and God. Now do you understand where I've come from? I think so. And
Poor
yeah,
Mayor.
I didn't pray to be kept alive, but y'all did. And okay, back to the point. And the therapist said, yeah, he's going to say one word at a time. Oh, my dad said, what is life, just one round of sentence to you or what? Can you imagine go lay in the hospital bed for 344 days and wake up? I mean, I had energy. The first time I drank coffee, couldn't even feel the effects. For real. I was like, what am I, superhuman now or what? I kind of was, but not really. But it was amazing, the energy I had. And amazing. And what is so amazing is, I said it should be, in a vegetative state. I should be a vegetable. Now you know why I'm not, why I can hold this conversation with you. Said that word wrong, sorry. Conversation. A little build up in me because I'm crying so hard, sorry. Gosh, should have brought cleanest. Anyway, so as time progressed, come to find out, I had, well, the whole thing is I had 14 total surgeries and 3 brain surgeries. And I was in a coma for 70 days. And here's the most amazing thing. If you read my CAT scan, I shouldn't be able to see. I shouldn't be able to talk. I shouldn't be able to walk. I shouldn't be able to do anything. And what took the hospital 344 days, God fixed it in, I don't even know, like that. And, okay, this is a good one. My brain was off midline. It is back on midline.
Amen.
That's great. So evidently, God answers prayers. He really does. That's amazing. That's why you keep praying. Now you fully understand why I'm so thankful for people. Because I didn't pray to keep me alive because I was kind of incapacitated. Okay, when I go back to Houston now, we'll travel up there, we do the climb, and I encourage and pray. It's great to encourage people, and they're so amazed to see my progress. See my progress, excuse me. And it's great. I am a living testimony of the power of prayer. And what the devil wanted bad, God made better. Who knows how fast that was? And what was the devil wanted as tragedy? What was going to be a tragedy? God turned it into triumph. Amen.
I got to tell you, visiting with John, and we were having some barbecue a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't really got the chance to really meet him. We talked on the phone with his parents, and I tell you what, for someone who was supposed to have been dead and at best a vegetable, this guy came trotting up so full of life, and I mean, he just kept talking and talking, so excited, goosebumps on his arms, just praising the Lord, and he just couldn't stop talking about how the opportunities God has given him, like he's done today, to speak faith to so many people and to see these miracles in his life multiply in so many others. And John, we thank you for taking the time to be here and to be an example of God's love and power. I know there's not enough time to cover everything, but I encourage you, his book is back there and you'll be blessed. We'll look at the details of how God is redeeming in John and the Keller family's life.
I wish I had to get down to it might be in your height. Make no mistake about it, the Spirit of the Lord is with this young man. And what a powerful message it brings to us today. Simple but powerful. That I didn't pray for myself. The rest of you prayed for me. And he was a recipient of that gift. And that gave him a responsibility. And that responsibility is to share it with others. And to celebrate the goodness of the Lord. The power of prayer. That's why when you all disagree with me, you're in trouble.